Okay, Emma, so first things first in terms of setup. I mean, it's difficult to sort of see from this position, but I think generally, I know the camera's at a different angle, but the distance from there to there looks a little bit less from there to there. Now,
definitely.
maybe a little bit of a different angle with the height there, but for the most part, you're in a sort of similar kind of positions. Your hands are kind of level there with your thighs. So I would say the camera's at my height, so the fact your feet look a lot further from that golf ball means you probably are still stretching. A lot of knee bend and you're reaching out for that golf ball. Now, the biggest thing was your takeaway with that club. Your first movement there, you did that. Well, now your hands are way underneath. Now your right elbow, if you put your arm this way, I can't even bend it. I mean,
I know,
you turn,
really
you can't.
flexible elbow.
Yeah, but if your hand is here, we can kind of do that. If I do this now and then, kind of awkward movement going back. So as a result, when your club did go back, you can see now the direction your club faces is basically pointing back to the wall there, Now we want it ideally pointing towards here, or at least aiming to the sky vertically, which is what you get on this right hand one, okay? So when you were nearer the ball and more upright, as the club goes back now, there's a little bit there you can see, but nowhere near as much. So as the club goes back, you get to the top of the backswing. The club face now is pointing to the sky. Okay, so that's a much better position from which you can come back to the golf ball with a club face straight. Okay, when you hit the golf ball with a reasonable contact with this club face here on the left hand side, it was just low left. All you could do was low left, and then you try to stop the ball going low left by bending knees and shoving the club out and just trying to compensate everything under the sun as you come back to the golf ball here. Now your club there, you got to try and reach it, and again that's just going to get on the ground dead low. There's no height to that ball at all. Your hands are trying to stay way in front, you're just trying to help the golf club up in the air, and it's horrible vibration as you said. So this one here now, as you come back to the golf ball, oh look, the ball's up in the air. Club comes back nice and straight to target. Your hands will come back to their kind of normal position they started to. Good strike. Ball off the club face there nicely. And then right the way through up onto your left side. Again, your follow through in both cases was good. Just the club face was a very, very different position caused by that movement there. Which you probably, again, you said before, you weren't even aware of doing it. Now you have done it a couple of times. You went, oh, I felt that. And I think a couple of times you hear the grip, like a little change of grip pressure. You almost hear the sound of your hand changing on that club. So that'll be almost like a trigger point. Now, okay, there'll be a couple of times where you do it and you go, it's too late. You can't really, it's going to be a bad shot. It's going to be a bad shot, but at least you're not going to compound the error with the next shot being even worse again and again. You'll go, oh, if the ball goes low left, my club face in this position is going to create that. Okay, if my club face can get into kind of that position, it's got a chance. And that's actually slightly on what we call the stronger side, but that's not a problem. Okay, you hit the ball straight from that position. Well, no, that's fine. I mean, there's some of the best players in the world at that position. Okay, but they deal with it in their own way. But again, from your point of view, at least that's changed now almost 45 degrees, which seems a big change, isn't it? To be fair, but all you've done is literally taken your hands there and done this. So we've changed the club 45 degrees, got the golf ball up in the air with one swing through.
I just like the ball to go in the air.
Exactly. If it goes up in the air, it goes straighter, and it goes further anyway. So a byproduct of the ball going up in the air and is going to go further. Hits the fairway and rolls more rather than scuffing in the rough somewhere and dribbling 10 yards in front of you.
And then you're just always in bad shot after bad shot.
Because the ball sits down the grass, then you're probably taking the wrong club out of the rough to try and help the ball down the fairway, just to compound the error. Okay, so
is my right foot further back than am I not straight?
When you say your right foot, so which foot? You mean right if we look, or the actual right? So this on the right,
looks like I'm not straight, like it's sort of like that.
No, it's fine. No, it's okay. I mean, your lower half. I mean, the legs obviously your feet are going to be just slightly wider than your hips, so your legs will be slightly splayed out slightly. Both feet are kind of just slightly turned out from straight there, which is fine. Okay. Now, obviously, the terms of the movement through the ball, there's not quite as much twist through here. If we look at this position there, and then this one on your before swing, I would say that one's better. Sorry, that one on the left's better, but that's your normal no thinking swing. When you're thinking, the body kind of just takes a bit of time to sort of suss things out, and it might not quite work. So if you get this through move on the left hand side into that right hand swing with a better club face, it's further again. So it's just adding to that extra yardage and distance. Okay, so setup wise, less knee bend, slightly closer, slightly taller. Just go through a little sequence with club down first. Then grip it, again not tight, and then get your body around that comfortably, get a bit taller. The question is, can you see your laces at setup? If you can, you're in a pretty good spot. If you can't see your shoes, you're squatting down and you're going to be in a nightmare. But again, people who get the ball on the ground all the time will scuff it low. You can just see them getting lower and lower to try and get under the damn ball. And it's just the worst thing you can do. The more you get underneath the ball to start with, the more you come back on it.
You lean over it more. Put your weight in the front of your feet. Or to go really slow but only look at the ball and don't turn your head, and then
like
you're
War
like
and Peace, isn't it? It's like,
this is so hard.
How much can you think about?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about the goal swing, if we start off here now, when that club goes back, it goes back at 4.6, we'll say, okay?
Yeah.
You're making contact at 5.7. So just over a second. How much can you really think of in a second?
Yeah.
Not a lot. Nobody can, really. I mean, you try and put more than one swing thought in there. You'll do.
It's down to just doing that and getting
I
your
think
muscle
just
memory.
getting that muscle memory, using the explain at the back there, come over, you jump on there, use that if you want to.
Anyone just do
pretty
just
much,
go
yeah.
and do
If I'm there teaching on the side there, don't worry about it, just jump on there, have a go, that's absolutely fine, just go down and have a swing around. I mean, to be fair, even just doing 5 minutes would be enough. It gets quite heavy. Weighs out if you're not careful, to be fair. But you get that feeling of that club working around that circle, and just at home practice striking that mat consistently. We know that you've got it every single time when you kind of went to here, and then swung to kind of there. It's going a little bit longer. That you just got to practice, okay? So you can prove yourself that you can do it. So work on it. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent.